Um, so
So,
we do have some other news for y'all this week.
indeed we do.
Stick talk. 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 Stick talk.
And
Hockey.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back, everyone. Episode 144 of Stick Talk Hockey. We had some big news happen this week. We've got GM changes. We've got coaching changes. We're about that time now where we're out of the, teams are kind of getting cemented and out of the playoffs, in the playoffs, whatever it is. So, I mean, now the changes start happening.
Bring out the cannons.
Bring out the cannons. And first up, actually not a non-playoff team, the Vegas Golden Knights.
This one shocked me.
Like, honestly, I think the most shocked I've ever been by a coaching change.
Like, did we ever get a reason why? Because I've been waiting. I didn't
I mean, they're
see
not
anything.
gonna dive into it, right? But Bruce Cassidy's out in Vegas, Stanley Cup champion. One of the most esteemed head coaches in hockey.
He's been with that group for
Years now.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like he feels as much like a tangible piece of that Vegas core and home chemistry, like their identity as Carlson,
Yeah,
as a wild
Bill. Yeah,
You know?
I mean, and now it feels like we're getting, like, it's so rare to even have long tenured coaches anymore. Like, you look at the only ones that are like really long standing: Rod the Bod, Brindamore,
and you,
and who
I
knows?
feel like we're on shaky ground there
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
You ever play that Icebreakers game as like a child, like, where there was the polar bear and the ice was all pushed together? And you had to
Yeah.
knock out with a hammer.
Yeah,
He's like
yeah.
one swing of the hammer away from that.
Yeah, fair enough. You've got John Cooper in Tampa, right? He's been there for a long time now. He's their guy.
He's not going anywhere either. Like,
No, God, no. And then who's the third longest tenured head coach right now?
Jared Bednar for the Avalanche.
Oh, right, Jared Bednar for the Avalanche. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Well,
prolonged
same idea,
success.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, same idea.
Why change it?
Why change it? And now Martin St. Louis is the fourth longest tenured head coach in the NHL, and like it feels like he was hired like a year ago.
Yeah, I mean, one, testament to how quickly time flies.
Yeah, no doubt.
And two, goddamn,
Yeah.
coaching really isn't a safe job anymore. I remember coaches would get like 2 to 3 years minimum. It'd be like, okay, yeah, like, this first season's a wash. The second one's litmus. The third one, the gavel's swinging.
Yeah.
Now it's like one season, that didn't work and we hate your guts. Get out.
Yeah, 100%.
It's like, holy
And I mean, it's interesting. I was listening to Thomas Drance talk about, Bednar in particular. Actually, it's just not that way anymore. Where like Bednar was the second coach of Joe Sakic's tenure. He had Patrick Waugh first, and it went horrifically.
right.
And then that season was horrific. They end up firing Waugh. The team was terrible. They bring in Jared Bednar, and they were even worse the next year. Right? That was one of the most historically bad teams ever.
For the record,
Yeah.
when that happened,
Yeah.
I genuinely thought we were never going to see Waugh coach again.
Me too.
I thought that was
Yeah.
it. Like, I thought that was like the Gretzky test where it was like, yeah, this guy, he's not cut for it. That's it.
In all honesty, I mean, I was just saying how this is probably the most shocking coaching change of all time. Number 2 on that list is probably Patrick Waugh getting another job.
Yeah, I bet on that one.
Yeah, like,
Well, I don't know, man. We're looking at our good buddy DJ from the Sens getting a job soon.
yeah, that's crazy.
His name's been circulating like crazy.
Crazy talk.
Oh, what do you mean?
Yeah, no, that guy does not deserve another shot at the NHL.
He'd
But-
give me a 50% discount and I would still say no.
Yeah.
Could work for free 99 pro bono and I'd still make him just the equipment manager.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I mean that just finishing the point there. I mean, Jared Bednar walked in and had coached the worst season, like basically ever for that Avs team, and was still given the leash to grow with the team and end up, winning a Stanley Cup. And now they're at the top of the league again. I mean, now that it's really blossomed into something, and it just feels like, I don't know if that can happen anymore.
Game's gone.
Maybe.
Game's gone.
Game's gone. I mean,
I believe it.
Like, where do you see? I mean, like, I think the other one you would maybe say here is like Paul Maurice to an extent. Like, he seems pretty ingratiated with the Panthers and their world, but like, I don't know. I mean, it's hard to see. I mean, you hope a guy like Martin St. Louis can be that kind of guy for a next generation, but it just seems like it's so cutthroat on coaches these days, and the players just are willing to quit on coaches pretty quickly.
Yeah, I think that we've hit a new era where players are allowed to do that too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that wasn't really an acceptable thing back in the day. Like,
no,
if you had teams quitting on coaches, you had GMs taking affirmative action to back their coaches first. Now you see them kind of flipping on the other end.
Yeah.
Because again, with the power to the player and the player having so much more negotiation room,
sure,
it's tough.
It is tough. Now, we haven't even spoken his name yet, but John Tortorella is the guy coming in for the Vegas Golden Knights.
Boogeyman!
Boogeyman. The bad man is back.
Good grief. How does he keep doing it? I use Pot of Greed.
I couldn't believe it. Genuinely. I did. Again, another guy I thought was never going to coach in the NHL again. But in all seriousness, I don't hate this. I mean, like, I hate it because, like, I don't want to see Vegas do good things ever.
I don't want to see Tortorella do good things ever. Like, I'm over it.
Vibes. But, like, the idea here of, first of all, Bruce Cassidy is kind of like, he's low-key kind of Torts-esque, just, like, not as angry. But, like, very much the same idea we've heard about how teams, like, he wears out his welcome with teams, right? Like, he demands big things, he demands big results, and when teams get tired of him, it's over, right?
Yep.
So for as much as, PJ, you sent a stat about how Vegas has been good, just unlucky lately.
Yeah.
If the vibe, and like, fair enough, but like, if the vibe is the team's not playing for this coach and you need a new coach, like, I don't know, they don't have a lot of years of runway left. And so going to a Torts who's, again, known for being great out the gate and then falls off, especially even just through the course of a singular season, because he demands so much and he's so intense and all of these things. I mean, just getting that guy right before the playoffs and hoping to ride the early season Torts bump just in the playoffs, I don't hate the idea of it. That's outside the box thinking, and I don't hate it.
The timing and execution is immaculate. Hey, you know what? Trade deadline is over, but can still fire your coach.
Because, like, they get this, I'm pretty sure, don't quote me on this because I saw it said, but I didn't get confirmation on it. But I'm pretty sure the contract they gave him is literally just for the last 10 games and the postseason.
That's actually crazy if that's true.
Yeah, can we find some confirmation on that?
Tortorella's deal with the Vegas Golden Knights is for the 8 remaining games of the regular season, the 26 Stanley Cup Finals, and any decision on seasons beyond will be made at the end of the season.
Right?
That's crazy.
I kind of love it. That's so ridiculous. I've never heard of that
They
before.
brought in a temp.
They did. They brought
for coaching.
But like they brought in a full-timer as a temp for the playoffs. I don't know. It's so ridiculous that I kind of like it.
If it works, like, you know what?
Yeah. I mean,
Sure.
Unfortunately, John Tortorella may be a lot of things. He's not stable goaltending and a mobile D group. But so I don't know if it's enough to carry them that far, but I think it's ballsy, and I don't hate the idea of it, like, in all seriousness.
You know, I really don't hate it when I start thinking about Vegas's game model and the way they've struggled lately. This is a team that needs to get more active on defense, that was always very active on defense. And since their struggles and the departure of a couple of their cornerstone D pieces
And aging of them.
haven't been that engaging.
Mm-mm.
They haven't been as mean. They haven't been as brutal. They haven't blocked nearly as many shots as they typically do.
No, and they struggle to break the puck out
Yeah.
from the back end.
I mean, these are all things that he's immediately going to turn around. We know that for a fact. I mean, if there's one thing that Torts is going to bring to a group, it's tenacity.
Yeah,
So-
100%.
And I mean, a winning group that's already like experienced what it takes to get to the mountaintop.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it. I actually am very much with it.
And Marner popped since he joined. No, didn't even had you the other night.
Nasty. Speaking of popping,
Yeah,
I know it's adjacent to coaching,
sure.
but Jack frickin' Hughes,
Yeah,
what the hell?
I know. What's this guy doing?
Best season
Yeah,
out of any player in the NHL since the Olympic break.
yeah.
What the hell?
I know this. You
Bro
know
has
what?
like 31 points. He has like 12 goals, 17 assists. Like, huh?
Yeah, you know what? I'm tired of this guy. Honestly, I'm done with it.
Same. He's on my team and I hate him.
Yeah, you wait till the season's done and out the window, and then you start popping off. Like, take a hike, pal.
It literally just took Tate McRae
Yeah.
working on that knob job.
Jesus Christ.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
You know?
You know what? I'm done with them. I'm done with the Hugheses. I'm done with Quinn. I'm done with Jack. Even, Quinn's commentary, because they played the Canucks. Minnesota Wild played the Vancouver Canucks last night.
Mm-hmm.
And just the commentary, and I'm done with them. Quinn clearly, he tries to say these things about why he wanted out of Vancouver, and I'm starting to think that, like, him and Jack and well, mostly him and Jack, but also I think this applies to Brady and Matthew as well. When you look at Brady's checked outedness of Ottawa, and it's like these guys just want to be like the faces of American hockey.
Yeah.
Like, and only that. Like, being in a Canadian market is just like gross to them and hurts their brand.
Yeah.
And I'm over it with them. Take a hike.
I really wasn't into the comments that Hughes made post the Canucks.
Yeah.
Where he says, I just I don't really see anyone out there I know or anyone I recognize. It's like, okay, even
I
if
didn't
like
like
a
that
lot of
either.
the core players are gone and have been gone for years, you still traveled with these guys, ate with these guys, practiced with these guys. Like,
Yeah.
you did everything.
And we're the captain. Like, it's on you to make those relationships. You are the captain of the team.
Yeah, like, what do you mean? So either you had no presence in the room and half the reason that team sucked was your fault because you were doing diddly shit as a captain.
Yeah.
Or what?
Or what?
Or what? Like, there's really no excuse to it. And it really just, like, I think it's a nasty comment to make on a couple different levels, especially, again, when we go back to the points I made, like, a few weeks ago, where we always tote hockey as being this brotherhood. And, like, you play on a team with a guy and, that bond is forever. And, the battles that you encounter are forever unbreakable and this and that.
Sure.
And it's like, just to, like, pop off the face 20 games later, 30 games later.
Yeah.
And just be like,
Yeah. No, I wasn't
don't
a fan.
know them. It's like, yeah,
And it's really interesting, especially when I think you watch his last season and a half as a Canuck, when he clearly he thought he was the only guy who could do it on the ice, right? You look at how puck dominant he was in Vancouver versus in Minnesota, where he has some support. And look, this isn't to call it entirely Quinn Hughes' fault, because he didn't have very much support.
no, but I mean,
He clearly wanted to do everything on the ice and nothing off the ice. And as a captain, you have to do both.
yeah, like, I have no problem with a player that, like, plays with a bad attitude, is reserved,
Yeah.
is a scoring demon, but is just
Sure.
kind of there,
Sure.
That's cool. I don't mind.
Yeah.
That's kind of my player profile too. I
Totally.
get it. But, like, when you're the captain, that's not acceptable.
No.
You got to step out of that ego. You have to put it aside and sometimes just smile and be like, hey,
Yeah.
that's okay. Am I pissed
Yeah.
off deep down that you made that turnover and you blew the game and now we're going home without a point? Yeah. But, like, I'm not going to
Yeah.
say it to you. I'm not going to put that aura out there.
And I mean, honestly, had the fewest amount of BC Children's Hospital visits of any Canuck captain,
Like, why?
along with donations. And this, and I think that's actually quite telling.
That's very telling.
In a market that's typically been, it's been a big part of the job for captains.
Yeah.
The Sedins were around all the time. Horvat was around all the time.
The-
And I even got to give it to a guy that I hate giving it to. JT Miller was around all the time as well.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Children's Hospital is like a key partnership for Vancouver
Yeah, big
as a
time.
whole. That's something you take incredibly seriously.
Yeah.
The fact that he's just phoning it in on that too is like,
It's damning.
it's pretty damning. It's pretty gross.
Yeah.
And like, yeah. Yeah. I just don't have space for that anymore. It's like,
Mm-mm.
you know?
Nor do I. I mean, yeah, nor do I. We don't have to linger on it, but yeah, I agree.
No.
Sorry.
While we're at
continue.
it, just while we're talking about things we don't have space for anymore,
vibes.
what the f are the Detroit Red Wings doing? They had like a women in hockey. Did you see this thing?
Yeah.
They had a women in hockey night, and it was like they made like T-shirts, which one like the cheapest promo material you can make. Great, good job.
Yeah.
And they like had these screen printed T-shirts with the Detroit logo, and then in like the smallest font you could f***ing find. like I'm pretty sure club on this hoodie is
bigger. Yeah.
And it just said support women's hockey, but it wasn't support women's hockey. Women's hockey's kind of cool. And 3 players put on the shirt.
Yeah.
Everyone else didn't even want to bother
No,
taking off
no.
their suit.
it.
They're like, nah.
In all seriousness, still better than Preds in your community.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
Yeah. But
That's just terrible branding. It wasn't good. It just like
No.
skip the Instagram post. Like just don't bother.
yeah, just don't worry about it.
It's like when the Devils did their Pride Night last year and the players didn't put on the jersey for walk-ins. They just held them up and took a picture.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
okay. Like we're not wearing them on the ice. We're not wearing them into the arena anymore. Like why bother? Just don't bother. It's
Yeah, don't
fine.
bother.
Like it's okay. If you're going to make me a cake but then like spit in it.
Like, just
I
don't
don't-
bake the cake.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fine. I didn't want it.
Yeah.
I didn't ask for the cake.
No.
You're the one that said we'll make you a cake and then decided to make it out of like expired ingredients.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like just don't bother. It's cool.
Yeah. Vibes. Okay. The other front office thing this week. The bad man is gone, Leafs fans.
Ah,
That Nepo baby Brad Treliving is gonzo, dunzo, finally.
we called it
Yeah.
easily.
Thankfully.
Yeah.
Because good grief. I'm not even like y'all know I really hate those Calgary Flames. And like even I feel as though they're owed reparations from Brad Treliving.
Oh, they've been getting it. They've been getting it.
Fair.
They've been getting some real reparations. I mean, Matt Vigridden looks pretty goddamn
Yeah,
good right now. Cole
yeah, he
Reshny
does.
looks pretty goddamn good
Yes,
right now.
He does.
Their draft stock looks pretty goddamn good right
Yeah.
now. I mean, hell.
Yeah.
It's like-
True that.
It's actually a good time to be like a Calgary Flames fan. You're getting a new building. Like the building's like rumored to be one of the best buildings in all of hockey.
Look,
Period.
we're not going that far. They're still cooked.
Okay, but like give it 5 years.
Ownership can't. You can't fix ownership.
Yeah. You know what? Miracles happen though.
Maybe.
The Habs made it to the finals. Remember that.
They did make it to the finals.
It
Shout
took
out to Carey Price.
It took a global pandemic, but they did it.
It did. It took a international disaster. And that's what they've been calling Brad Treliving's tenure. So thank God, finally gone. The search is on. I am just still a little worried, right? As I think a lot of Leafs fans are, that MLSE, the company that owns them, it doesn't really matter who's GM away there if they don't have full autonomy. I also want to worry about that, but I think without Shanahan there as kind of the guy actually making shots, if you have a competent GM, things could be pretty good there. But it's clear this era of Leafs hockey is done.
And I mean, we saw what a quality GM can do when they don't have Shanahan breathing down their neck like a frickin' vampire.
Kyle Dubas is on the heater of a lifetime.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the guy's probably just like playing I'm Walking on Sunshine every morning with his radio alarm. Like,
Yeah.
it's incredible.
Pittsburgh seems to have a good track record with GMs. Like the heater that Doobies has been on, like does remind me, obviously in two very different like life cycles of the team, but like Jim Rutherford had a heater run in Pittsburgh as well.
Mm-hmm. That was actually the name I was about to throw out.
Yeah. It did come to an end at some point though.
I don't even think so.
You don't think so?
Honestly, I do not remember why he left. He wasn't fired.
No.
Like, it was just some random day in 2021.
Damn.
He was out. Like, it was Ron Hextall that killed the Penguins.
Right.
So,
Okay.
like, for me, see, this is written in the notes. Do you have a favorite GM of all time?
Yeah, I wanted to ask all that.
Yeah, it's Jim Rutherford.
It is.
For sure. I mean, you guys just said it, but, like, he really saved the Penguins.
Yeah.
Because there's, like, in 2015,
Mm-hmm.
if you said Crosby's not winning any more cups, I don't think anyone would bat an eye.
Yeah. No, 100%. They had those heater. They went to the first finals. They won the second one. And, like, honestly, it did. I think people don't remember, but, like, it did kind of look like they were going to be kind of that team that just, like, keeps fighting to be in the mix, but never actually is in again.
Yeah, and it got ugly, too.
Yeah.
It did get ugly, but he got creative. And you know what? Like, a lot of the talent they churned out at that time is still meaningful talent today that's, like, shaped the league.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking, like, a Brian Rust.
Yeah.
We're talking Connor Sherry, who's no longer shaping the league, but he was around
No.
for a hot minute.
Jake Gensel.
And I mean, like, even that's saying something. Yeah, Jake Gensel, Jake the Snake.
I mean, that Phil trade.
The Phil trade was ballsy.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Phil in Pittsburgh, too. That was
Yeah.
Like-
Oh, yeah.
electric.
Like, he actually just did not miss on
No.
anything. Nick Bonito,
Nick
Bill
Bonino.
Kessel,
Yeah.
Carl Hagelin, Justin
Yup.
Schultz.
Yup.
The young guys like Sheary, Gensel, Rust,
Yep. Same
even
one.
like Tom Kuhnackel.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
a name. Wow.
Always loved that guy.
You're cooking.
Brian Dumoulin was one of the best defensive defensemen
Yeah.
for a good stretch.
Wow, what a name. Memory lane.
Yeah, I mean, look, he went on a heater when he got to Vancouver too. Honestly, it all fell apart. Don't get me wrong, and he hasn't been. And granted, you know, he's not actually the GM; he's the president. But like that first run where it was like, okay, get Bruce out, Rick Tocchet's in, Dakota Joshua, Lindholm, Zadorov, Pius Suter, Kevin Lankinen, like everything hit.
Demon Sherwood.
Kiefer Sherwood. Like, it was hit after hit after hit.
Bro's the Rick Rubin of hockey.
He might be.
Like, for real. He probably just sits in that office with his shoes off all the time, just like meditating. He's like Yoda.
I don't know if he meditates.
He's just Yoda connecting with the Force.
He does kind of look like Yoda. Can you pull up a picture of Jim Rutherford?
Oh, man. He does. Jimbo's catching strays today. I'm so sorry, dog.
Like, yeah. So, Jim Rutherford, that's your favorite GM of all time. I think that makes sense. Like, I feel like this question is pretty easily answered by, like, you know, who was the best, like who was GM of your team when they were the best? You know, in all fairness.
You know, probably some of the best eyewear in the league, too. The guy's got good style.
He does have good glasses style, for sure.
Good taste, you know?
Do you have a favorite GM of all time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Fitz.
No. Christ, no. You know, like, the homer in me really wants to say Shero because, like,
Yeah.
the Devils were pretty up the creek when
Yeah.
he took over, and they wouldn't be where they're at now with Fitz able to ruin everything if he didn't get them there.
Yeah.
So that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's my favorite ever. I just think that's, like, a very home-biased answer.
Sure.
I think my favorite would probably have to be Berkey.
Yes.
You know?
I was really hoping that's what you were going to say.
Like,
yeah.
like huge LGBTQ advocate.
Yep.
Just an incredible hockey mind.
Yep.
He's so well spoken. He's
Yep.
so blatantly honest.
Yes.
Almost to, like, rudeness.
Yep.
Which I just appreciate.
Yep.
My kind of guy. Yeah, I don't know. I can't say enough good things about Berkey and like the way that he may not have like ever. Did he ever win a cup as a GM? No, he did. He did with Anaheim.
Yeah, that's right.
But before then, he was just like the prototype creator.
Yes.
He just made the things and then left. You know, the ideal product designer, if you will.
100%. You know, I was really torn between Berkey and my pick. Who Brian Burke was GM of the Vancouver Canucks, pulled off. Honestly, the most
the Sedin move, like
that's where I'm going.
Trade up, yeah,
the most, okay, and that was like a 5 trade day. Like they had second and something else, and they traded a bunch of picks around, and then traded to get into the first overall pick, and then traded first overall away to get second and third on the condition that one of the Sedins wasn't taken at 1, and ended up picking 2 and 3. Number 22 and number 33 back to back. And I mean, probably the most wheel and deal day in Vancouver Canucks history. As you noted, just a beauty all around ally. Shout out to Brian Burke.
Out of pure curiosity, who was taken first?
Patrick Stefan.
Shut up, really?
That's who it was, yeah.
Really? Pull up Patrick Stefan's career, Jay.
He had 188 total points.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Oh my God! Could you imagine trading 2 and 3 to get 183 points?
Atlanta Thrasher.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chicago Wolves, Atlanta Thrashers bounce between. Damn, he really didn't even stay in the league that long. Like he was there for 3 years: AHL, NHL, NHL, and then international, and then back after the lockout.
Lockout, played 40 games,
and then retired.
And that was it.
Crazy short career. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And Henrik,
was that was an injury riddled career too, was it not?
I think it was. Yeah.
Like I'm not tripping. Patrick Stepan was pretty injury prone. Yes.
Yeah, I can't remember right now, but
yeah, 66, 59, 72. Well, those last 2 seasons were pretty full.
Yeah.
Yeah,
still,
so he missed a few, but I mean,
when you watch the Sedins go second and third, that's tough to swallow.
Yeah, that's tough company to be in when it's like, oh, I was drafted first overall. Yeah. But you're like the least talked about in that entire draft class.
Yeah.
Woof.
My favorite GM of all time, though, is a guy that I was just thinking about this because it's been in the media, in the news, that the Leafs are looking at Mike Gillis. And mine's pretty easily Mike Gillis. I feel like nobody cares about Mike Gillis.
No, they don't. I forgot that name was.
Nobody cares.
I forgot he existed actually until now.
Like, people don't know what Mike Gillis was like. Like, that guy was on the bleeding edge of sports medicine, sleep therapy, nutrition. That guy was the type of GM that, like, looked for any way to have an edge over other teams. And, like, that's a guy that you want as a GM. I just think philosophically, instead of having these friggin' dinosaurs that are just like, well, you got to, the Leafs, we were so close, but they got to be a little bit bigger, And it's like, how about you get someone who actually looks for ways to be, like, just a little bit better than every other team?
Yeah.
And Mike Gillis was that guy. Player agent first, NHL GM. He was getting approached by the Tampa Bay Rays to, like, share Vancouver's sleep science with them.
That's incredible.
And the Rays, like, that's their thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and you know what the craziest thing about all this is?
What's that?
When the Canucks fired Gillis, they literally just threw all that data out. They just got rid of it. They were just like, nah.
Oh my God.
They were like, we need a full change, so they got rid of all of it.
That's crazy. I can complain about the Royals as much as I want, but at least they used my ideas when they got rid of me. Shit.
Yeah, he also teaches at the University of Victoria, Mike Gillis.
Does he really?
Yeah.
What?
I actually don't know if he's still teaching there, but yeah.
Actually, funny.
He's been a law teacher there.
Funny loop around to this because I was going to throw this in anyways. My father.
Yeah.
Once upon a time.
Sure.
Was a very high caliber bowler.
Yes.
But a complete head case, much like me.
That's highly unsurprising on his end, yeah.
And the innovator of, Christ, what's it called when you envision, like, the science? What's that called again?
Oh,
visualization
Visualizing,
therapy.
yeah, visualizing it.
He was one of like the first clients for the innovator of visualization therapy in the
Wow.
early 80s.
Okay,
I forget the guy's first name, but his name's Dr. Howe.
okay.
And yeah, he was like one of the first guys, and he
Wow.
was the reason that he won his first tournament. And
Wow.
he gave him his medal when he won because he was so grateful for the breakthrough.
That's
And this is the same science that got Nathan McKinnon to where he's at.
that's right. Yeah.
So that's kind of a cool little.
That's very cool.
And that study was again done at
University of Victoria.
ding
Wow.
crazy little turnaround.
That's pretty cool.
Ain't that something?
Yeah, that's very cool.
Pretty neat.
Pretty neat.
Small world.
Yeah, very small world. And look,
Funny how 5-pin bowling
always
Can
5-pin
can pave the road for hockey.
for Nathan McKinnon to win a Stanley Cup.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. That's a great turnaround.
My bloodline did something finally.
Yeah, I don't know. I think, honestly, I just think there's so many GMs in this league that have no business being GMs, and Brad Treliving is the perfect example. And then you have guys like Mike Gillis who are legit smart, competitive, forward-thinking people that just don't get other chances at jobs. And the Leafs are just like, yeah, let's ride, for a long time. I mean, when they last hired, they were like, yeah, let's hire the freaking Boston Pizza guy's kid. It's like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
Mike Gillis deserves another job. People talk about his draft record, and I understand that. Like, he didn't draft very well, but
That's more than just like the
It's more than
GM,
just the
too.
GM.
That also has to go into like we don't know the numbers on what the teams were giving him as far as budget for scouts.
no, totally.
I mean, like, you can be the best GM in the world, but if you're only given a third of the scouting budget that every other team has, good freaking luck.
Yeah.
Also, if all of your scouts
And-
are based out of Vancouver, where you're out of, and you have the craziest travel schedule, that's so much more expensive to fly your scouts out to all these games.
And I mean, we've seen an ownership group that's made, drafting decisions in Vancouver. This is an ownership group that told Jim Benning to get the hometown kid in Jake Virtanen. Womp womp.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes hometown optics, not worth it.
I'm actually thinking of that this year with I don't want to linger on the Canucks long hair, but
Gavin?
yeah,
You're not grabbing for Gavin.
I am.
Oh.
But I just think it's going to be very interesting because I think the Canucks management has Stenberg at 1.
Yeah, they're pining for Steinen.
A lot of people in the industry seem to think Vancouver has Stenberg at 1 because he's closer to NHL ready. All of these things.
Steinberg is like, I see him as so much of a Nico Hischier type player.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I think that's so sick. But I mean, like,
Gavin's different.
he's different.
Yeah.
And I mean, like,
But this is what I'm getting at here is I think this might be the one time that intervention from the owner might be a good thing, because I think Aquilini honestly might, if he's an intervener the way we think he is, go, okay, enough of the fucking Swedes. You're taking Gavin.
like, we get it, but
Yeah.
like, he's from here.
Yeah.
He's a phenom. Like,
Yeah.
there's no way they're gonna sneeze at that jersey money.
Right.
I'd be ordering like 1 million on print immediately.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I mean, this is all moot anyways because they're going to pick Keaton Verhoff at 3. We know what's happening here.
yeah, you know what though? It's still hard to be upset about Keaton Verhoff.
I mean, absolutely no disrespect to Keaton Verhoff. So I should say, in all fairness, I mean no disrespect to Keaton Verhoff. Seems like a great kid and is going to be a great player.
Very nice kid, actually.
I've heard
Super
this.
nice guy.
I've heard he's very nice.
Yeah, very, very nice.
So,
I've
yeah,
only talked to him twice, but like, he was always super nice.
nice. Good to hear. Good to hear. So yeah, you know what? I won't put down on him, but I would love to see Gavin McKenna in a Vancouver Canucks jersey.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
They're also moving on from Alvin. Yeah, that was the last thing on here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Woo. I don't know. Don't.
I mean, like, sure.
The only thing I will say about it is, like, I find it very peculiar, and I know I'm not the only one with this opinion. This is being reiterated throughout the market, but like, I think it's very, very weird if you were going to fire Patrick Alvin at the end of the season, or you were unhappy with his performance, or you were unhappy about whatever, why do you let him handle the Quinn Hughes thing?
Yeah, you know what? That's such a good point. I mean, like, Vancouver's very clearly been this organization that doesn't, like, they don't do forward thinking.
Yeah, facts.
You know, like, the NHL is so much a place where you need to be a chess master.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you have to be 3 moves ahead. Like, when Burke was trading around and doing all that stuff, that was extra. That was nonsense back in the day.
Yeah.
That's like standard practice now.
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
should be that brilliant. That's
100%.
expected. So,
Yeah.
yeah, you know, like,
It's just, yeah, whatever. You guys are all morons. That's all I got for you.
it's tough. That's tough. Tough scenes. I would love to see Gavin like show up over there though, just for the momentum, just for the vibes, you know?
Yeah.
I think even that would make me a Canucks fan, just a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, the way, like, you know who I see as very Tyler Toffoli-esque? Brock Besser.
Yeah.
I think as his career kind of goes on and he gets to his 30s, like, he's going to be just that guy who's, yeah, he's good for 50 points. He scores goals, and he just seems like a good dude. He gets along with everyone.
Great for the kids to be around too.
That's what I'm
Right?
saying, right?
Yeah.
Exactly in that mold. So, I mean, if you had a Gavin McKenna and a Brock Besser together, it's just going to be a fun watch, you know?
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. I love that.
It's a good vibes thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there was like that debacle with the Dops again. We didn't touch on it last time because I forgot.
Yeah.
But that Zari hit,
Yeah.
it was the most Bush League like just AA hockey BS I've ever seen. Like it's like the type of hit that like was the reason they put stop signs on junior jerseys.
Yes, right? Yeah.
And it was just in the same form. Like it's just so gutless. It's
Yeah.
just I hated that. I hate
Yeah.
seeing that and
And the suspension was not good enough again.
garbage. I mean, it's garbage.
I thought it was way worse than the Gudas hit.
Absolutely. I thought it was way worse because
And speaking of,
we should talk about
Oh,
that
yeah.
too. Actually,
yeah, we
forgot about that. That was a whole thing.
gotta give a little bit of a shout out to
Hey.
Radko.
Stick talk props. Round
Yeah.
of applause. Hell yeah, that was.
You know, he, while injured, said, "You know what? Nah, I deserve this. I gotta do it." Goes out there, takes his lickings,
With a sprained ankle. Took
With a
off the
sprained
walking
ankle.
boot.
took off the walking boot to go. You know what? Yeah, I injured your guy.
You know-
I deserve it. It's the honorable thing to do, and it was.
And I gave him a lot of shit about a dishonorable hit.
Yeah.
But this is like, you know what? I take it back. This is what I love to see. Hell yeah. Like, that's accountability. Good job, Radko.
Yeah, I completely agree. Honestly, I got a lot of respect back for Radko Gudas.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, hey, you did it, but at least you followed up with like a really honorable move. And he tried to reach out to Matthews. I mean, the phone call
Look at
was
that. The
awkward as
moment the
shit,
puck
but, like,
dropped, he just took the gloves off and was like, "Yep."
this is happening. And
He barely
didn't, like,
doesn't even throw a punch.
he didn't even turtle or huddle really. Like he ate him. He gave him a window.
Look, he didn't throw a punch.
No.
I respect it. That was one of the most fun games of the year, honestly, because the intensity stayed high. It was a close game, and look, it's Radko Gudas, and it Ty Domi's son, Max Domi. I mean, that's some good hockey stuff right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
I mean,
just some good hockey stuff right there.
in a world where, doing the honorable thing is way easier to not do.
Yes.
Being accountable is so easy to not do. You can
Yes.
just not say anything and let it blow over in 2 weeks. That's some good stuff.
Yeah.
I love that he was willing to do that. And then he played the rest of the game too with a sprained ankle. He didn't
Yeah.
even just show up and then like leave after. Like he played out the game. He gave them another chance to take a run. He gave them multiple opportunities to.
Yeah, no, it was great. Honestly, respect for it. So we do have some other news for y'all this week.
Indeed we do.
This is going to be the last episode of Stick Talk Hockey for the foreseeable future, at least.
At least, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and end of an era.
An end of an era, for sure. I mean, it's nothing nothing crazy. You know, we don't all hate each other or anything like
We
that.
all love each other.
We all love each other. You know, life just gets very, very busy. Things are happening. Trill's got some things going on in her life. I got some big things coming along in my life. I got a wedding coming up as well.
Very exciting times. Like lots of good things coming up for you.
Honestly, yeah, very, very exciting times. And so it just doesn't feel like something we can give our energy to, that the energy that it deserves.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, we're incredibly thankful for all of the attention that you've given us over the last handful of years through the entire runtime, and you know, it's not lost on us how special the connection is and how grateful we are that you were willing to let us in. Like we always said, thank you for letting us into your homes, your cars, your workouts, wherever you played us. Thank you for bringing us into that part of your life. And
Absolutely. For listening, like you said, listening, playing the podcast, anyone who ever did that, thank you so much. Anyone who's ever commented on it, reached out to us to argue with a take or to agree with a take, bought merch from the website. I mean, that's so special as well. I also got to give a thank you to THPN, our network, for giving us a platform.
Absolutely. Thank you, THPN, handling all of the ads, giving us a platform, making our distribution easy, giving us all of the tools to, you know, break even. We were doing this for the last 2 years, basically, with no cost to us.
Yeah.
Thanks to THPN and their partnership. So
100%.
Incredibly thankful to you. And who's our main contact over there?
Kyle. Yeah.
Thank you.
Kyle. Shout out to Kyle for sure. I want to give a big thank you to you as well. I mean, since the moment of this inception, this show has always been our thing. That's really cool. I'm really appreciative to have you as a friend and a host. For sure, PJ. Thank you to you as well. It's been great to have you over the last couple years since you became the secondary producer of the show.
Thank you to OG producer Austin for helping us get this show off the ground, helping us create a vision, creating the schedule and the content that we all came to know and love and create every week. Like, you know, a lot of those blueprints were created early on with Austin. So we really appreciate your dedication to the early inception of the show as well.
Totally. Yeah. It wouldn't have been off the ground the way it got off the ground without him, for sure.
No, and thank you to you for, you know, doing this with me and having me at your crib every week to, record at the studio and, you know, do all this. Like it's been such a blast, and I get to see y'all every week. And
it's really been really, really great.
Yeah, it's been just such a special time, and it's not necessarily goodbye forever. We may return when things calm back down, once things make more sense. I've encountered some health issues recently. And it's become abundantly clear that I need to start stepping back from some of the extended roles I was filling and focusing on my own health as well. I might not even play hockey this year, actually, is where we're at now. Like, I might be calling off my spring-summer season because of it. So hopefully that is just, it's fine, and we can get that under control pretty quickly. And then you got, you know, all your amazing things on the horizon. So, like, it's not necessarily goodbye forever.
No, it's just not something we can commit ourselves to right now.
And we value your time too much to put out a half-assed episode and cut it down to 20 minutes every week or 30 minutes and just not show up for you the same way when you could use that time better.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, 100%.
If we're going to be putting out mediocre content, then it's better to finish strong and come back refreshed if that's in the cards when it comes.
Yeah. 100%. And I mean, 4 years, almost 150 episodes.
Crazy.
It's crazy to say out loud, honestly.
We really did that. Like, I didn't think we'd make it 4 seasons at first. Like, I thought we were just going to give this a try for like a season or two and see how it worked out. I was surprised it actually turned out so well.
Yeah.
You know?
100%.
And a big thank you to you for handling so much of the admin, all of the merch creation.
Yeah, of course.
You know, Jay and yourself as well for being so flexible all the time. Like, you know, I was crazy busy last season with all of the extra work I was doing with the Royals, and, you know, y'all work at a bar. Like, our schedules have been crazy. Like, sometimes we're recording at 2 a.m. Sometimes we're recording at 6 a.m.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
because like this year it's been pretty good.
It has been really
Yeah,
good this
it
year.
has.
Things have like been way more consistent, but like we were all over the clock. Like we
Yeah.
were just making things happen last year, and it's incredible that we were able to at such a high rate
Yeah.
and with
honestly,
such
facts.
a low quality drop off as well. Like I was really proud of us for that.
Yeah.
Um,
PJ, you have anything to say to the people?
I really don't.
Man
and
of
a
many
few
words.
I
Yeah.
really don't. It's something that's not gonna hit until like next Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been an absolute blast. I'm so thankful for all the time that we spent,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, just being able to do this with you guys, and the opportunities and doors it's opened as well.
Yeah.
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 I probably wouldn't have been working with the Royals if it wasn't for this podcast.
Yeah.
And then if I wasn't working with the Royals, I probably wouldn't have a sponsorship with Foxy Box. Shout out
Yeah.
Foxy Box, by
Yeah.
the way. Hey, if
Shout
you're
out
in
to Foxy
Langford
Box.
and you need any like waxing needs, hair care needs, like for your all the ladies out there, I love Langford Foxy Box. They're amazing. Go there; they'll treat you right.
For sure.
They've made a lot of things happen for me as well through like meeting them via this podcast and my social media work, and I'm incredibly thankful for them as well. So I just wanted to include them in our thanks.
Yeah. 100%.
Do y'all have a favorite all-time episode?
Oh,
I got two.
yeah.
I got one that's like my favorite meaningful episode,
Mm.
and that has to be Pimp My Pride.
Yeah. The first one.
Like that was cool. That was
Yeah.
really important.
Yeah.
And like I think we really did our damn thing there.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that for sure.
Actually I have three. We
Yeah.
have so many good ones in my mind.
Sure.
Second has to be the death of the desert dogs. I think that's like 76 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wore some suits, pop champagne.
Yeah.
Funny story about that. I don't think I ever told the story on the pod, but seeing as like
We're here.
we're here and it's the
Yeah.
last bit of the pod, I was sitting with the VP of hockey ops in the Royals, and we were having a meeting, and he was asking me what some of my favorite episodes were.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, like Death of the Desert Dogs has to be one of like the top ones. It's
Yeah.
just like, it's very funny. It has a lot of like really quality content, rapid fire.
Sure.
And, we had the suits, we had the champagne. We really went all out for that one. We
Yeah.
just hated the Coyotes so much, and we're so glad that we were done with them and didn't
Yeah.
have to cover them anymore. He was like, yeah. I worked at the Coyotes. It's like, oh, whoa.
Sorry, pal.
Yeah, so that was awkward. That
Sorry
was
about
crazy.
man.
Like, we got to
was-
talk about that sometime. I need tea.
I need details. Yeah.
I need deets.
That was a
never-
great episode.
I never got that drink in deets, but maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day. But yeah,
Yeah.
that was a funny sit down.
Yeah.
It was like, oh.
That's awesome.
I fear I may have said too much.
What's the third one?
The third one, it's gotta be like top tier. And I hope that you guys come back to it every like holiday season. The way that I return to Christmas episodes every holiday season, whether it's Friends or
Yeah. The Office.
exactly, is last year, not 2025, but 2024's Christmas episode
Yeah.
where we did the draft.
The draft
Yeah,
of
we
the
did-
Christmas
yeah,
players. That was the first one that came to my mind.
Fictional
Yeah.
character draft.
That was so much fun.
Did I steal yours? I'm sorry.
No, that's great. That's
I mean,
great.
that was it took forever to edit. It took me like 10 hours to edit.
Yeah.
It ate up my entire Sunday basically from like
Yeah.
8 to 8.
Yeah. It's so good.
Don't regret it. 10 out of 10.
Pope, do you have one?
You know what's funny? Like, I really think that my answer is the goal horn tier list that we did this year.
Oh yeah.
Really?
That was
Yeah.
I mean, that was so much fun. It was.
That just really stands out to me.
Yeah.
And it's
moved
like
you.
years of me just like loving goal horns.
Yeah,
for
just
no reason.
quietly having opinions on it.
Yeah, so that was cool. My favorite type of episode was always the season previews,
Yeah. All of our season previews have been fun.
for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely the Christmas draft.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, it's not like one of my all-time favorites, but like, I'll never forget OV breaking the record and then like us immediately hitting the studio.
Yeah.
I was just about to mention that. It's
Like that's a pretty like that's gonna be a core memory.
That's certainly a core memory, a core hockey memory. Yeah.
We saw so much history in the last few. Like, how lucky are we?
I mean, yeah, it is really cool, right? That we have like our immediate thoughts on things as they unveiled, like stamped forever.
And some meaningful events too. Like, it's not
For
like
sure.
it was just, flub trades or whatever. Like, these
No,
were
no.
real meaningful landmark milestones that could last
Yeah.
for a long time.
Yeah, 100%.
We got to see those and talk about those together, and with y'all, that's real special.
Yeah.
You like, that's really cool. I'm crazy proud of everyone in this room.
As am I, 100%.
And I hope that, like, until we meet again, whether it's, picking back up in a year, 2, 3, whatever, if we want to restart this podcast again,
Yeah.
or whether it's just playing 18.
Yeah.
You
For
know,
real.
like, I'm proud of y'all, and wherever you go, I wish you the best in your ventures, because I love y'all with all my heart.
I love you all as well. It's been a pleasure. And once again, thank you to everyone who's listened. We gave the rest of our thank yous to everyone else, but really, our listeners, we appreciate you so much. And yeah,
Do you have a favorite episode? We didn't really like get to you as like.
I'd have
funny.
to think about it more. Like I said, the off the rip, the Christmas episode, what was the first one that came to my mind. For sure. I'm also in complete agreement. I think I have some of the most fun doing the season previews. Those were always a lot of fun to me. They were absolute monolith episodes that were just so long, but like just so much fun.
3 straight hours of recording,
Including my worst take of all time.
which was.
Like I think we should try and get like a compilation out of maybe like our best takes of all time and our worst takes of all time or something like that.
Yeah,
I would love to do something like that. Or actually, if anyone out there feels like putting one together, please let us know. We'll post it on our main.
Absolutely. I mean, if you just want to DM us some of them too. Like, I
Yeah,
don't remember
yeah.
all the dumb shit I've said over the years, and I also don't remember all the right things I've said.
But this season previews that we did, I said that Colorado and Vancouver were the same team. I said, there's just too much to buy. I don't believe in it. And it's funny because they're, literally first and 32nd in the NHL. It's legitimately the worst take maybe of all time that anyone's ever said.
And I love that you're standing by that too.
I am.
I love that lives so like presently, like, in your forethought too.
Well, I thought about it a few months ago. I was thinking about like someone said, I don't know if it was like Jackson or something, had said like one of us had like our worst take of all time, like that said something like that, and I was like, I wonder what mine was, and I was like, oh, it was for sure that.
I have a bunch. I know this.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I mean,
I'm gonna be met with a landslide of comments after this episode.
We've been up here just yapping about this game that we all love for years, right? Like hundreds of hours of us yapping.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be some takes that have aged beautifully, and there's going to be some takes that have aged horrifically.
Just the worst.
Episode 37 was PJ's first episode. Wow.
Ah, that's crazy. What was going on back then? We're
We're talking about Lawson Krause.
That's so crazy.
We're
Sean
talking about
Dursey.
Sammy Blay.
I put everyone on the game immediately.
Raphael Harvey Pinard. Yeah.
Maybe not him, but
It is crazy. I mean, I'm like, it's 4 years later, and I'm still like, yo, Zach Benson.
Oh yeah, this was when the NHL banned Pride Tape.
This was Pimp My Pride. It was PJ's first episode.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's actually wow. Yeah. Well, okay.
Unreal.
Favorite episode for a number of reasons, I guess. There
Facts,
we go.
though. That was over 100 ago.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So I think we should wrap it up there. I mean, it's been great. Love y'all.
Love y'all.
As always, I'm your host Tico. This is my co-host.
I'm yours truly.
Over there, we got our producer.
Producer J.
Keep your dang head up.
Keep your head up.
Boom.
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 Stick talk. Stick talk. Stick